Are we on?
Yeah.
And we got Sir just called up from the, no, actually he's just out for the season on the old hip injury, and Joe Comos. And Joe, what do you think about the game tonight?
Well, it looks like it's going to be a pretty tough one. I know the Bombers have been struggling as of late because of the departure of the veteran enforcer Comos. And I know Hawk has been not playing up to spec, but I'm looking to see a good game tonight, especially with Scott and me doing the color commentating. At least we'll have something to, enjoy.
And the specs on Hawk are pretty low to begin with. So anyways, that'll wrap it up for this game, and we'll see. You're on. Got a couple of fans that just showed up for tonight's ball game, and what we'd like to know is, why you're here for one thing.
It was a fun thing to do on a Saturday night.
Are you a wife of one of the players, or?
No, I'm not.
Girlfriend?
No.
You? A wife?
Wife.
Oh, you're a wife. And you're here? Usually as soon as they get married, they don't show up anymore, but...
He's great.
And who are you the wife of?
Tim Tingstad.
Well, Tim Tingstad, of course. All right, big center, number 12, and... 0-0?
Yes.
What do you think about his style of play, anyways?
I'm really impressed.
Oh, yeah? With what mostly?
Well, on how...
After he gets done playing, or...
I think
What?
his daring.
He's a daring player.
Yes. On Halloween, he scored 3 goals.
That was after he went around with a little shot glass for about...
It's much better with a little prior liquefaction.
So Tim does better with a little pregame warm-up. And, well, thanks for coming and talking with us, and enjoy the game, and we'll talk to you afterwards.
Okay.
Thanks for coming. Joe, there's the BFI Bomber emblem up there. Here, grab it. So we get a pregame interview with leading scorer of the BFI Bombers, Tom Smith. And Tom, looking forward to a tough, hard-fighting contest this evening.
Well, we think it's going to be a quick game tonight. We're facing Ed's American Transmission. They're number 1 in the B division. We're just hoping to be a quick game. We're going to do some quick floor checking and try to beat them to the puck in their end.
So what's the key to victory tonight anyways?
I think it's going to be floor checking, getting the puck in front of our guy, and hopefully we get a quick shot on net.
Well, we appreciate talking to you, and go get him. And now, Dale Kimball, and another veteran player of a few years, Dale Kimball, and oh, yeah, we got to have Dale sitting right here. Dale, you got to sit down right here. Dale, big defenseman, number 22 of the BFI Bombers. Looking forward to a hard-fighting contest this evening. And Dale, what do you think the key to victory is going to be tonight?
Well, I think back checking has been our problem all along, and hopefully we're going to resolve it tonight. We got a few other things we're working on, but we got a couple of players that are hurt, so we're going to see how it works out.
All right, Dale. So, anyways, it's a nice night, isn't it, Dale?
It's a beautiful night. Who's this gentleman here?
This is Joe Comos. Who'd like to say a few words.
Dale, in your past several years of playing the sport of hockey, especially with the Derby Bar Bombers starting off, how does this compare as far as organization, the organization itself, and the assholes you had to play with at the Derby Bar Bombers? Can you give us a little insight here on how the
slow this league is? This league is so slow. If you looked up slow in the dictionary, there'd be a picture of this league.
How come you can't keep up? Anyways, thanks for talking to us, Dale, and
I gotta get going, guys.
All right. Well, have a good one, and take it easy. And that'll wrap it up for the pregame interviews. Back to you on the broadcast booth. See you later. Well, maybe not. I guess I'm wrong. Hello, we join you once again from the Plymouth Cultural Center in wondrous downtown Plymouth, Michigan for this game, the 32nd consecutive meeting between the BFI Bombers and Ed's Armstrong Glass. We got a tough, hard-fighting contest ahead of us, and joining me in the broadcast booth, as always, is Tom Smith. But this is Scott Smith along with Joe Comos and Nick de Blasio, and here we pause for the Canadian National Anthem. Here. As we're just about to get underway with this game between the BFI Perrys, All-Pro Fifth Avenue Pucksters, we've got a few words from Joe Comos and Tom Smith and Nick de Blasio up in the broadcast booth. And Joe, it looks like this could be a hard-fought contest this evening.
It sure in the hell does. Looking at the BFI lineup with Joe Comos out, here's Les winding up, rather weak drive. Hawks looking rather relaxed tonight after 3 of those dances at the topless joint last night, so I'm looking for a good game out of Hawk. Dale Kimball always having the right attitude, so I'm hoping to see a goal or a point or two out of Dale.
And they're always looking for a point or two out of Dale, and they've been looking all season, and maybe one of these days it'll come through. But just a couple of updates to the lineup this evening. Not wearing jersey number 29 anymore is Les. He'll be wearing number 30. Not dressed for the BFI Bombers this evening is number 17, Hartness. And also not dressed is Benoit. Is Benoit out there?
I don't think I see Dave Benoit anywhere, and he may be out of town on a business meeting.
Who's number 7? Hey, who's number 7?
Who?
Who's number 7?
Number 7. Yeah, that could be John Perry. Oh, that guy there. Oh. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Let's see, is that...
We got some more fans, as always, a standing room only crowd here at the Plymouth Cultural Center, and as we're joined high atop the Plymouth Cultural Center by, this is somebody's wife, and I can't remember who.
That's Anita.
Mrs. Perry! This is the owner's wife, and Mrs. Perry. And let's go talk to Anita Perry. So anyways, what brings you out to the game this evening?
He's so great.
Who's good?
Oh.
John? I thought Doug Perry was your wife. John Perry's your wife?
No, Doug.
It is Doug?
Oh, yes.
What number is Doug, anyways? It's number 4. Okay, well, thanks for coming. We got, again, a standing room only crowd here at the Plymouth Cultural Center, high atop the Cultural Center in Plymouth, Michigan. Just about to get underway, the BFI Bombers offensive line of the Smith brothers, the brothers Smith. Hawk on left wing, Dale Kimball on right wing, and Doug Perry back on defense. And, oh, jeez. And the LA Kings here are starting with Gallant on left wing. They got Nick Libet at center, and on the defense is another Libet. And from the draw, the Bombers take it back into their own end. Dale has it with it there. Dumps it up center ice. It's stopped there. Dale fails to work it out. Huck in jamming in the corner. Sends it back in behind the BFI Bombers net. Centers the puck, and it goes all the way back into Ed Stadium glass zone. This could be an icing, but it's not. Back after it is Libet. Libet now works it out the far boards. Held in there by Perry, and it's whistled down on, for some reason. What is the call on that one?
Well, it looks as though the refs have been...
Bad call.
Bad call, according to Doug Perry's wife. I think that's who that is. We still don't know who this woman is. I think this is a groupie, Anita. Anita needs Doug Perry. But anyways, they got a draw. They got to face off deep in the Bomber end. Tom Smith loses the draw back to Libet. Libet with a drive right on. Oh, that's kicked away by Andy Moog. In the corner with it there. It's centered but broken up by the Bombers. Now it's back behind the Bomber zone up the far side. It's held in there by Gallant. Back in after it here. This is Andre Saint-Laurent. Saint-Laurent and Dale are jamming in the corner. Now Dale has it right out in front of his own zone. He starts out with Hawk ahead to Dave Smith at center ice. Dave Smith, oh, he's broken up there, and back the other way is John Anderson. Anderson now works in over the line. It's broken up there by Dale. Dale now swings it in behind his own net. Sends it up the near boards here for Tom Smith. Tom Smith dumps it ahead to Dave Smith. Over for Hawk at center ice. Hawk's over the line. Oh, and broken up neatly there by Nick Libet. Now the puck back out center ice. Doug Perry dumps it back in as they go for a player change. This is Libet now. Sends it up the near boards over to DeArgus. DeArgus has it there. Sends the puck ahead with it's broken up there by the Head stadium glass. Now that was Errol Thompson failed to work it in. Tim Tinksnan picks up the puck. He's over the line. Tim Tinksnan moves right in with a drive. Oh, and that's kicked to the rebound. Was kicked away. Now this is big Randy Landisser. Sends it out center ice. And Benoit picks it up there. Now play back at center ice. This is Head stadium glass. They work it in over the line. Errol Thompson has it there in the corner. Errol Thompson's in jamming with somebody. And now Brandow. Now it's back in the corner. That's Pete. Pete in the red helmet. Pete in the red helmet. Now it's play at center ice. Tim Tinksnan has Brandow ahead of him. Tinksnan over to Brandow with a drive. Ooh, and Bosch and who's the goalie? Bannerman reached down and stopped that one on a pretty passing play.
All right, here we are.
Face off deep into the Ed Stadium glass zones, back to the point. Oh, and that was DeArgus with a drive. Oh, and the rebound would fail to work out. Now here's Paul Woods with it. Woods now brings it out center ice. Woods now over the line. It's broken up there neatly and sent back out center ice. Now this is Ladiseur back with it at the right point. Sends it ahead. Oh, a couple of players take themselves out as Brandow now takes it up the near boards. Brandow on a race for the puck, can't get to it. Now here's Laurie Boschman. Boschman with it now, works in over the line. Boschman is broken up there. Oh, but Barrett picks it up now. Barrett with a drive goes wide. Now this is DeArgus. DeArgus now playing with it behind his in his own zone. Attempts it up for Paul Woods with a drive. And oh, he sent that one just wide. Up the far boards is Dave Smith with it. Working it out center ice. Head to Brandow, and it's broken up there. Now it's sent back in as Boschman picks it up with a drive. Oh, and Andy Moog reached out and stopped that one. Dave Smith now up the far side ahead to Hawk. Hawk now fails to work it over the line, and it's dumped back in the Bomber zone. This is Dale back after it. Dale works it up the near boards for Tom Smith. He shovels it out now. Up for Dave Smith, and Hawk in jamming in the boards. Hawk now works it over the line over to Tom Smith. In front. Oh, that's kicked away. Now Tom Smith has it behind his own zone. That's up the near boards here, and back after it is Gallant for Eds. Gallant now sends it out center ice, broken up there by Dale, over to Hawk on the far boards. He dumps it in the zone. Back after it there is Dave Smith in the corner. He'll shove it ahead. Oh, he fails to pick it up, and Gallant starts back. On the play back out center ice, and this is Anderson moving right in with the drive. he scores! Oh, and Anderson just moved right in, picked up the puck off of a pretty play there, and Dale just couldn't come up with it.
I believe Bolderev was in on the play as well. He'll pick up an assist.
But Dale just stood there like the house by the side of the road and watched him go by, and
that's going to happen. These guys remember they are in the B division and at the top. So here we go once again.
So from the face-off, this is the Bombers with it at center ice. They dump it in. Libet now works out the near boards. Over to Doug Perry, who just shovels it out center ice. Tinkstad digs in after it. And it goes back to Pete with a red helmet. Pete is hammered into the boards by Anderson. Now this is Ed Stadium glass. They work it out center ice. Boschman has it with Gallant on the move. Drops it pass for Anderson. He scores again! Oh, and I think Dale was burned a second time, Joe.
Well, then once again, Dale will go back to the bench, and he'll tell his wingers to get back and help out, and I think he may be right there. We need the wingers to do some back checking, and then they need to work on getting that puck out of the zone. So here we go again, Tinkstad at center.
So that goal was Anderson from Boschman and Paul Woods at the 4:52 mark of the first period.
Scott, I'd like to add that was another Armored Star goal that sends a $25 gift certificate of Armour food products to Anita Perry. She can redeem her Armour food product gift certificate at any Farmer Jack's and get some quality meats.
And now the Pucksters work it out center ice, and this is Landisher with it for Ed Stadium glass. Oh, he misplays the puck, but it comes up the near boards anyway. Dale has it there, jamming with Paul Woods. Dale tries to take Woods out of the play, and Doug Perry has it behind the net. He's in jamming with Paul Woods. Now Dale has it. Starts out. He lead pass for Pete with a red helmet. Pete now over center ice into the zone. He's got Tinkstad with him. Oh, and he just gives the puck away to Landisher. And this is Errol Thompson with it, with a nice play broken up there by Dale. Dale sends it ahead for no less than Les, and and Les is upended almost. Now Boschman has it for Ed Stadium glass at center ice. Broken up there neatly by Doug Perry. Les now dumps it over to the open wing. Landisher back after it for the Stadium glass, or whoever this is. And now Hawk has it with a burst of unreal speed. And back at it, Sindler with a drive over top of the net, goes high into the crowd. As we pause briefly for this station identification, this is the Puckster Perry Bomber Network. Hockey Network. You tired, Nick? Are we still rolling? With the score 2-0, Armstrong glass ahead. The face-off deep in the zone. This is the Argus with it back. Who's number 7?
That's a buddy of, I don't know, Tinkstad. Let's call him.
No, who? Tinkstad?
This guy here, number 7.
He's special.
Puck right out in front. Oh, there's a drive that was saved. And
Stanky.
Okay, now back after it is Hawk. Hawk just takes a whack at it there, sends it back out the neutral zone, is dumped back in on the offside, delayed call. DeArgus will go in back after it. DeArgus lets it go there, and it's handled neatly by Anderson, who scored 2 goals already for the Eds, and now he's got it right out in front with a drive, and he scores again! He's got a hat trick, a natural hat trick, 3 goals for number 10, Eds glass. He's got 3 goals in the first period of play, and that's a hat trick for... All right, that says a score 3-0 with 10:36 to play in the first period. We've got the Bombers with it at center ice. They win the draw, head to Dave Smith, who just tips it into the zone. Now Tom Smith is in there in the corner. Puck comes out to Anderson, who sends out Boschman with it. Anderson follows through and dumps it ahead. Now Stanky with it, dumps it back out center ice. Back after it there, the Ed Stadium glass, take it in, just dump it into the Bombers zone. Back after it, slowly to stop it was Andy, he missed it. Gallant now sends it around the near board, the far boards. Anderson, who dumps it right out in front. Now Libet has it back on the left point with a drive over top the net. Anderson now in digging with it in the corner, sends it back on the point to Agrodnik with a drive, and that's tipped wide. Now this is Stanky with it. He sends it up the near boards for Dave Smith, who fails to work it out as Libet holds it in. Now Tom Smith follows through, and Hawk now and jamming in the corner. The Pucksters Hawk jamming Nick Libet along the near boards. And it's sent ahead back over to Dave Smith, who's got Tom Smith on the move. Oh, and he dip it into the zone. And they just golf it back out on a high stick, a delayed call. This could be whistled down as it's picked up by Brandau back in his own zone. Brandau now spots DeArgus ahead of him. DeArgus now. Oh, DeArgus loses it in his feet. And Paul Woods moves right in with a drive. Oh, the rebound was kicked away. Stanky ties up Paul Woods. He's all over Paul Woods, and he gloves it ahead. There's about 3 penalties.
Oh, they're tough guys. Joe,
We've played
they're
them before.
Oh, but they're tough.
This
They're
Charlie,
so tough.
This
Oh,
I think we got a melee brewing in the stands here. We got a little Donnie.
Chaplin looking dude, number 15. I played against him. He ain't shit. You throw a knee into him and throw him against the...
no, come on, Joe. He's tough.
Got a little melee brewing in the crowd here, and I think there was a penalty called on that one to number 7, Stanky. So the Bombers will play short-handed as they lose the draw on the power play. Lannister with a drive. It's knocked down in front. The rebound comes over to Mondu, who can't handle it. Now Dale starts out. Dale now dumps it to Timmy Tinkstad. He's in over the line. Tim Tinkstad moves right in. Oh, and he's broken up there. He still has the puck. Tinkstad finally gets tired and gives it away. And Doug Perry moves right in. It's in the near corner. This is Doug Perry. Sends it back on the point to Dale with a drive. And that's tipped in. He scores. Oh, and Darryl Thompson right out in front. Tipped that one in. The fans are going wild this day. He's a foghorn. And with the score, 3-1, we're going to give the play-by-play duties over to Joe Comos to take over.
Yeah. Did you have this off?
No, I had it on. Turn it off when you came.
Tim Stingstad takes the played around the Bombers' net. Here comes Bolderev for American Transmission out in the slot. Hawk steals it. Hawk up the right wing with a full head of steam. Peels it over to Tingstad. And that didn't click. And now they're milling around at center ice in at close quarters. Looks like it's about a keg of dynamite about to explode. And here comes American Transmission again. On the left wing, Charlie Chaplin. Broken up by DeArgus. DeArgus headmans it to Hawk. Oh, just out of reach. Hawk going into the corner with a full head of steam, trying to do some forechecking. Dave Smith. Kenny DeArgus breaks it up again, but here they come. American Transmission. Dave Smith. They're going to have to clear the zone. DeArgus back in the Bomber zone. Takes a look. Back over to number 7, the unknown.
Joe,
Yes, ma'am.
who looks good tonight?
Who looks good? On our team? Well, I think Hawk is looking exceptionally well here. Hawk gets a piece of it. That's stirred away, but DeArgus keeps it in. Here's a drive. Tipped in just wide. Dave Smith was tripped, and it's going to be a power play for the BFI Bombers. And we'll tell you that the score is American Transmission 3, the Bombers 1. We'll be back. It's the champagne of canned beer. Back live here at the Plymouth Cultural Center. Les working hard to free the puck up. Les is playing pretty well. Checks him. Les is sent sprawling. And the Bombers are on a power play. Here is Pete now with the puck. Pete takes a look. Sends it back to Doug Perry. Doug Perry sends it over to Brandow. Brandow sent sprawling. And there's the BFI Bombers, and the puck is stolen from the goalie. Ivan Bolderev in behind the BFI net. Pete comes up with the puck, sends it back to Doug. Doug trying to send it back to Pete. Finally gets it over to Pete. Pete's going to go rink wide to Brandow. Now here's Brandow with a full head of steam. Oh, and just offsides. Brandow doesn't think so. There we go. Slashed across the chops. And it's going to be a penalty to the Bombers. Brandow, 25. And you can kind of sense things are not happening here at the Plymouth Cultural Center for the Bombers. Here down 3-1. The reason why, well, I mean, we've got a couple people out of the lineup. Joe Comos hasn't seen any action in 7 weeks. John Perry shot himself today. We've got a variety of problems. Yes, ma'am. Now, I don't know if it wasn't a fatal shot, but the puck was frozen in front of the Bombers' net. I think we ought to probably get some fresh drinking water on that Bombers bench, and we got a line change. We're going to pause right now so that you can hear from one of our sponsors. Beer. The only commercial that has a guy canoeing down the river and lifts an oar out of it and licks it with his tongue. And back live at the Plymouth Cultural Center. Tom Smith wins the face-off. Here he is, coming in, driving for the net. Steers it towards the net. Dave Smith comes up with the puck. Out to the point to Dale Kimball. A drive at the net, hits the post. Excellent drive there. Nice play. And here comes American Transmission trying to get out of the zone. Plays it ahead. Dale Kimball and Ivan Bolderev chasing for the puck. But in and behind and stirred away by Tom Smith. Here's a drive. And a broken stick. Plays it ahead to Dave. He's on a breakaway. Here he goes. He's in. He's out-muscling him. He gets a weak shot off. Still comes up with the puck out to Dale Kimball. Here goes a drive. Just wide. Knocked down. Transmission. 2-on-none. 2-on-none. Here it is. The drive. He shoots. He steers it wide. Here's another drive. And an excellent save. The Bombers are coming alive here late in the first period. They know they're only about an hour away from a cold beer and some nachos over at the Ground Round. And you know how DeArgus likes his nachos. Heavy with cheese and peppers. Back live at the Plymouth Cultural Center. Tim Tingstad taking the draw. Wins it cleanly. Doug Perry. Off the boards to Pete in the red helmet. Here we are at center ice. Up. Ooh, and a hard drive there. Steered away. American transmission coming in. Steve Vickers. Number 7 for the Bombers. Steers that one away. Digging desperately for the puck is Tim Tingston, 0-0. This Tim's one of those Dino Cicerelli types. Kept in. Puck is kept in the BFI zone. Brandau working desperately to clear it. Here comes Pete with the red helmet. Steers it back behind the Bombers net. Out in front. Then puck. There's a shot and a save. And here comes Brandau with a full head of steam down the right wing. Up to Tim Tingstad. Tim Tingstad into the zone. Here comes Pete with the red helmet. Oh, and takes a drive just wide of the net. Transmission coming up now. Tim Tingstad steals the puck there, sends it in. Pete. Back to Pete. Tingstad behind the net. Oh, and just out of the reach of the defenseman. Clears it down the ice. The Bombers are going to have to regroup here. A minute 34 left in the first period. Brandau playing a strong game with a drive just wide. There's a rink-wide pass up to Charlie Chaplin. He missed that one. Skating around like an idiot. Chaplin with the puck again. Steered away by Tim Tingstad. Hawk goes into the boards heavily. And there's another drive and a save. Tingstad. I'm all right. Tingstad, I'm all right. And Les knocks that one out. Vincent Price plays it ahead there. And here comes Tom Smith with a full head of steam. He's got 2 wingers, takes a drive, sends sprawling. Hawk with the rebound. Here comes Les doing some forechecking. And here comes American transmission down the left wing, full head of steam. There's a drive, just wide, rebound. And it looks like it's a goal. That one go in there, Scott. With 23 seconds left in the first period, it is 4-1. But the Bombers are not out of it. Les looks like he's still got plenty of energy. Hawk is kind of dragging his feet, wishing he was at BT's with a lot of money. And you know, Paul, the Bombers have been struggling as of late. But they are still only a couple points out of first place. And after last year's, and now once again, here they are on the right wing. It's Steve Vickers. Tom Smith steers that one away. Here comes Dale Kimball looking for somebody. And that'll be it. First period action is over, and we'll tell you that it's the American transmission 4, the Bombers 1.
You on now? You should be on. You're on now. You're on. See the zoom? Got the zoom going? Now of course, we got to make sure we know that Anita's now doing the camera work just in case things aren't looking too clear. But now in the broadcast booth to do play-by-play, Nick D. de Blasio. Here he is.
Thank you very much, Bruce. Or Paul. Uh-oh, I lost the play sheet. It went downstairs. And here we have in the corner, digging around the net, is Vickers. Vickers looking to center it. He dishes it off to the side, back to the point with a drive. Boldarev. And that's covered up there very neatly by Andy Moog.
Filming spots with me. I don't know. Moog having a tough game tonight. He's had to face a lot of shots tonight, Nick. And I just don't know if the youngster is up to a drubbing that he's getting tonight.
He's taken on 4 goals, or 3 goals. only let in 4 tonight. That's not too bad. Usually on Tuesday nights, he lets in a lot more. Timmer now punches it up along the boards. Ahead to Brandahl. Brandahl working closely with Pete. And it's going to be an icing call as we take it the length of the ice.
Pretty obvious the Bombers are kind of tired. They're just content to ice the puck as soon as they get it and just shove it out the zone and just aren't getting the offense going like they should be.
Well, it really shouldn't be that way. There's plenty of ice time and hockey available as 15:42 still left in the second period. Timmer now once again loses the draw. Shot. That was dangerously close as Vickers was right on the doorstep. Now back behind the net we have Boldarev again. He's always on the ice. He's digging along the boards. He loses it there. Brandahl skating behind the net, trying to pick up a loose puck. He dishes it off to Pete or Sittler. A rink-wide pass to Boldarev. He loses it. He dumps it in. It's now digging. He's digging in the corner desperately, trying to pick up the loose puck. Right in the slot area. Just wide. And Moog was lucky there as it was dangerously close.
Nick, I think that's Jeff Parker on the right point, or Bill Shavicki or somebody. I'm not quite sure who that is, but it is definitely Sittler on the left point.
Yeah, we got Daryl Sittler over there on the left side for the AAA transmission, or American transmission. Now, here we are once again. The face-off's won by Boldarev. Pierre Mondu dumps it in the corner. Up along the left side is Tom Smith. Smitty over the line with a drive! Just wide. That was just wide. Now up along the right side is Boldarev once again. Rink wide to Sittler. Sittler up along the left side. He shuffles up ahead to, he keeps hold of the puck. He goes in the corner, deep slot, loses the puck, picks it up again, back to Messier with a drive. Sure, right on net as Moog came up big to stop that one. Another drive. Moog holds on this time. No rebound available.
What do you think, Joe? You tired? Okay, Anita needs a break.
I'll do it.
Joe to the camera. Sorry. You still going?
Our eye is just not in good condition here. It's very dangerous, that camera.
Thank you to Anita for the...
Thank you very much, Anita. Here we are once again. The face-off was lost there by Tom Smith. He couldn't get it back. He's hemming the guy up along the boards there, and it's sent across the ice, now in the center ice area. There's Smith, Dave, hounding a guy along the blue line. He makes him dish it across the ice. Now a center ice pass. The puck is being shuffled back and forth here. The referee just had to... The referee had to get out of the way of that one. Now a centering pass. Loose at center ice. Picks up the loose puck. Smitty over the line. He dishes it. Oh, and Dave Smith now trying to find it. Into the corner. Here's Tom Smith. He gets the puck back to Dale with a drive. Oh, right on the doorstep. And as Bannerman had to hang on to that one as Tom Smith and the Smith brothers were dangerously close. Right on the doorstep.
They were knocking on the door on that one, but they just wouldn't be let in. And just an all-around good play by the Smothers Smith brothers.
The Smothers brothers. No, it was all Bannerman. He stopped that one and covered it up. There's not much you can do about it. It's still 4-1. And here we go. Timmer wins the... No, he gets it back to Dale. Dale, though, was misled by Brandahl. Brandahl rifles it along the boards to the left side. He keeps it in. It might be a hand pass to himself. No, the referee's waving off. And it's an icing call as Dale goes back to get that one. There's still plenty of time left. We got 13:08. We're playing stop time. Nothing but the best here at the Plymouth Cultural Center. Timmer's still out there taking another face-off. Seems like he's their go-to man when it's late in the game for the face-offs. No, he loses this one, though. Vickers Steve Vickers up ahead to Gary Unger. Gary Unger breaking out of his own zone. Looking, and almost an offside call. He tries to go around Dale, but Moe dishes that one off to the side. Brand up ahead to Timmer, and he loses the puck. And it's picked up again by Dale. Dale trying to dish it back to Brandall, but it's knocked into the corner. Sittler lost it. Now Timmer back to Perry himself. Perry himself, a rink wide pass to Brandall. Brandall tips it the wrong way back in his own zone. He takes it up there. He's going to be breaking out. He puts the brakes on and fools Vickers. Vickers now hounding Brandall out in the center ice area. Rink wide pass to Pete into the deep corner. Hustling there is Pete. Pete trying to pick up the puck from number 18. That'll be Sheldon Kennedy. Kennedy loses it up along the boards to Brandall with a drive. Timmer now in front of a slot. Nobody there. Now it's sent off to center ice off Brandall's skate. Paul Woods now trying to walk around Brandall into the deep corner. Shuffles it out in front. And and it's Ron Ellis into the corner. Dougie Jarvis, a drop pass to, and was dropped off into the center ice area. And now regrouping here is the BFI Bombers for a line change. Perry himself on the opposite side of the ice rink. And he's looking to guard the center ice area. Moe with a big save. Shot just wide. Now it could be another icing call. And they wave it off. As Sittler goes back deep, up ahead to Woods. Woods now loses it to Dave Smith and Hawk with a drive just wide. Now on the left side is Woods again. It's a rink wide pass up ahead to Vickers. Vickers trying to beat Perry himself. And Perry himself takes him down. And that'll be a penalty on the play as he took him down right near Moog. And then I don't know if this is going to be a penalty shot.
I don't know, but looks like Doug Perry threw everything he could at him. Not only his stick and his glove, but threw himself at the opponent.
And there's 10:50 left on the clock. And we're going to hand it back to Smitty for some more play-by-play.
All right, we'll give you another 5 minutes of play-by-play. Joe, you still got it rolling? Yep. Okay, we're going to face off deep within the BFI Puckster zone, and Tom Smith to take the draw with Hawk. He's got Dave Smith on the point. Tom Smith wins the draw, dumps it out to Libet, though. Libet moves right in with a drive. And he sent it just wide. Now up the far boards, that's Hawk, and Tom Smith now sends it out center ice. Puck jumped over here on the near boards for Nick Libet. Libet now moves in over the line with a drive. And Moog reached out and hung out on that one. And with 10:31 remaining, it's a 4-1 game. And, Nick, not much you can say about that as Libet just walked in unmolested and took a drive.
Well, Moog had to come up big with that one, and he did.
Now with a face-off deep within the BFI Bombers zone. This is Tom Smith in to take the draw against Boschman. Now, Tom Smith. Tom Smith wins the draw cleanly, but it goes back behind the net to Anderson. John Anderson has it there. He just flips it out, and Andy Moog has to cover up again. And again, the play sloppy deep within the BFI zone.
Libet, look at Nick Libet. He was just waiting there in a deep slot for the pass to rifle it by Moog. But he tried that once, and it probably won't happen.
Well, there's not much you can say when they leave a player on the doorstep wide open. But again, the draw deep within the BFI Puckster zone. And Tom Smith in to take the draw against Boschman one more time. And see if he can win it 3 times in a row. And he does. Cleanly back to Dave Smith, who sends it out center ice. And they clear it all the way down. Now Ken Dryden back in to stop it behind his own zone, behind his own net. Now with it there is Mitch Messier. Messier turns away from Hawk and now starts out. Messier sends the puck neatly ahead to Henderson. Henderson has it on the far boards with a drive. And he sent that high over top of the net. Gallant holds it in the near side. Sends it back for Anderson behind the net now. Anderson centers the puck and it goes all the way out center ice. Back after it, Kennedy now dumps it over here to Libet. Libet now sends it on the far side to Boschman. Boschman has it, works right in. Sends it back to Anderson with a drive. That's deflected high atop the crowd, and with the score 4-1, the BFI Bombers is behind. We'll pause. You may hear this word.
A Monday warrior, mean strike. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride.
All Well, we got big, well, Nick, there's not much you can say about the play of Dale Kimball tonight. He's been burned 3 or 4 times on breakaways, and he's just been struggling of late. And I think people have been stealing his elbow pads in the locker room or something because he's just not to his old self.
Well, he's had a few golden opportunities on the offensive side. Nice friendly drive to the post of the net, and he'll be doing better.
Well, now the puck dangerously in the puckster zone, and Kimball has it. Now he gives it away again to Messier on the doorstep to Woods with a drive. He scores! Upper corner, Woods walked right in as again Dale coughed the puck up deep in his own zone. Right to Woods. And Woods rifled a drive in the upper corner. And what can you say about that?
Well, there's not much you can say. Woods just was wide open, and he was just waiting to pepper that one by Moog. Moog had no chance.
Woods right on the doorstep. Now they send out a line of Tinkstad, Brandall, and Pete with a red helmet on the left wing with DeArgus and Dale again on defense. Dale has logged a lot of ice time tonight, Nick.
He's been logging a lot of ice time, but they need him out there. He's got the hard shot from the point, and he's been playing fairly well.
Oh, it's not the same guy I've been watching, but anyways. This is Pete with a red helmet, sends it across now for Dale on near boards. Dale makes a nifty move around Boschman and sends it back to DeArgus now. DeArgus starts out, dumps the puck ahead, is broken up there by Woods. Woods sends Boschman in over the line. He's got Dale to beat. Oh, nifty little play by Dale to break up that play. Dale now sends Pete with a red helmet up the far side. Pete with a red helmet moves over the line with a drive. Oh, and he sends that way wide, and it goes high atop the Plymouth Cultural Center. Pete with the red helmet has been blazing tonight.
Well, Pete with the red helmet has had a few golden opportunities in front of the net.
Wait, Joe's on the court. Hang on. Joe's standing on the court and drinking a beer. Hey, give me another beer. Where are they? What now? What happened to Pete?
Well, Pete's had his golden opportunities along with the Smith brothers in front of the net. And there you go again. Timmer with a drive.
All right, this is Sittler with it now behind his own set. Sends it up the boards, broken up there by Brando with a drive from a bad angle, and it goes wide. Now Pete with a red helmet has it jamming in the corner with Messier. Messier and Peter jamming there, and is broken up by Mondu, who sends out Boschman and Woods. Boschman is broken up there, and Tinkstead has it at center ice. Brando down the near boards, shovels it ahead to Tinkstead over the line with a drive. Oh, and that's steered just wide. Pete with a red helmet sends it back to the point for Doug Perry himself. Puck jumps high and is gloved way ahead, and it's a total fragrant glove ahead on that one.
Well, number 6 had nothing else to do. They got the 4-1 lead. He might as well glove it ahead.
We got Pete Les with his helmet off. Well, we got, I think, a guy that they go to in the pinch. His name is no less than Les. And Nick, there's not much you can say about Les other than he's got his helmet off on the bench. And, well, what more can you say?
Who's next to him?
Pete with a red helmet just took his helmet off, and anyways, now we got Gallant now along the near boards. He sends it out center ice, and Dale breaks it up there. Dale now, a nifty move away from Anderson, sends Hawk out the left side. Hawk tips it ahead to Tom Smith to Dave Smith. Back to Tom Smith, over to Hawk. Right in front. Oh, and Hawk sends it way wide as Hawk was just knocking on the doorstep. Now the puck back out to the point. This is Doug Perry over to Dale with a drive, and Tom Smith tips it high atop the Plymouth Cultural Center. With a score, the Perry's 5, no, the Ed's 5, the Perry's 1. We'll pause that you may hear this word.
One more of this beer. The champagne of canned beer.
Now the score, 5-1. The Bombers behind. Tom Smith wins the draw. Back to Doug Perry. Sends Hawk in to the zone. Hawk now puts on the brakes, fakes himself out, takes himself out of the play, and then Doug Perry joins him, and they're both out of the play, and now breaking ahead. This is Boschman, dumps it back for Gallant with a drive, and he scores. Boy, and Gallant just beat him cleanly on that one. And now the 6-1 drubbing. Boy, Nick, I don't think things could get any worse.
Well, they are the B club, playing in the Lindsay League against the Able League. You know, Sid's a little older, and it's just tough to match up.
And we got one player we'd like to talk about with the green Spartan pants who day in, day out comes to play, but this evening it appears he's had a few too many drumsticks over the Thanksgiving holidays, and that could be Hawk.
Well, here he is right there, digging into the corner. He didn't quite make that play, but he usually is a hard hitter in the corner, that Hawk.
Well, he's a hard hitter in the corner when he's got something to go into the corner for, and lately he's been kind of dry, but here's Tom Smith back with it on the point with a drive. Oh, that's sent just wide. Yargis from the follow-up can't put it in. And now they had stadium glass break out with Anderson with just one man to beat. This is Spanky. Spanky now, Anderson with a drive. Oh, and Bogue restart and stop that one. And now to finish up the play-by-play, here's Nick de Blasio.
Well, thank you, Bruce. Thank you very much, Mr. Schrader. Your Armour Star goals, we've had 7 goals tonight, and they've all been Armour Star goals. We'll thank the Children's Hospital for letting us give their...
We got a late update. A score from the previous game, I think. There's a score again, sorry. Anyways, LA Michigan beats Notre Dame 6-1.
6-1? It was 3-1 when you actually left the game, and you didn't know what the outcome might be. Well, this BFI Bomber Club, this is not unusual. Being down 6-1, you know, they've only had one victory in the season.
Anita Perry wants to say a few words.
And here she is.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
How do you feel about the performance of Doug tonight? Or of John? Which one is it, Doug?
Doug. Excuse me, Doug.
How do you feel about his performance?
Oh, he's fine.
Or hasn't it taken place yet? Is that later? All right.
Timmer now dumped the puck into Brandau with a drive. He let that one go just wide. And now Dougie Jarvis circling in his own zone. A rink-wide pass, fires it into the stands as the cameraman almost got hit. Oh, and a little girl is going to be going after that one. That's the last puck we got here at the Plymouth Cultural Center. We don't have many pucks here. She's going to send it back in. There it is. And Tony the Tiger DeArgus is going to wheel it towards the referee, Ron Wicks. Whoa, he fires it off the penalty box.
It's not DeArgus.
I don't know who is it. All right, and there we go into the corner. Timmer now digging in against Sittler. He loses the puck to Les with a drive. Right on. Sittler up along the left side. Up ahead Boschman, and then Boschman to Woods, and Woods lets it go deep into the corner. And the cameraman's complaining. We're having a little technical difficulties here. Brandau was offsides. Timmer, he's starting to skate a little faster now, and there you are. Brandau again, a centering pass to Timmer. Timmer's going to have to shuffle that one by, and whoa, and Bannerman, he came up big on that one. Stuck out the big webbing, and it just plopped, the biscuit just plopped right in there. Well, here we are deep in the zone as Tom Smith got waved out. Brother Dave back to Tom with a drive. And Hawk digs it out of the corner. Shuffles it out in front. Loses it there to Boschman. Boschman circling in behind the zone. He's hounded there by Smith. There's Dale now in his own zone. Loses the puck to Boschman. And there's going to be an offsides as referee Bruce Smith whistles that one down.
Well, Nick, they're giving it to referee Ron Hogarth at this point for a couple of flagrant violations that weren't called.
And you got to believe that this team is still not going to give up though. They're only down 6 goals, and it's plenty of time left. 4 minutes and 47 seconds. That one was whistled down again, offsides.
It looks like referee Smith has been at the Dunkin' Donuts a few too many times in the last couple of weeks. Had a few too many turkeys in this gut, I think. Look at that Willie Aikens style of skating.
He must have been hanging around Hammer and been wolfing down a few baked goods over at the pastry shop. There's a rink-wide pass up ahead to Del Vecchio with a drive just off the back netting. And the referees again Whistle. The linesman whistled that one down, and you would think there'd be a delay of game with all these whistles. The transmission team is pulling off here, but I guess since it's stop time, the referees will let them go. And here we go once again. The faceoff was won, then lost, and won again. And it's won again. And it's a centering ice pass to Hawk up ahead to Dave Smith. He couldn't quite go back with it. It's kind of a bad pass, a little slow. And into the corner now goes Perry himself. A rink-wide pass to Hawk. He was out of position. He's now hounding in after Boschman. And it's flicked out to center ice. Dale now flicked it out. I think it might be out of the zone. To Dave Smith, brings it back in. He bangs it off the ankle of, and it's picked up, loose puck, and it's off the post and cleared across. And it's kept in there by Sittler. Into the corner now is Bobby Clark. He was hauled down. The referee didn't see that. Up ahead to Dale with a drive, upper corner, top shelf with that one. Dale, I told you he'd pick up another goal. That'll make it 7-2 as the BFI Bombers are on their way back. There's still plenty of time left. What do you think about this BFI Bomber team now? Do you think they have a chance to come back?
Well, as usual, going into the late stage of the game, I think the old legs get tired quick, and with a veteran club, it's pretty tough to say if they can come back, Bruce, but they're going to give it all they have, which isn't much, but I think Les is going to be the guy that's going to be the go-to guy in this stage of the game.
You got, like, dates and times, all kinds of stuff on the screen here. Really? Well, here we are lining up again with 3:23 left, 7-2 ball game. And there's number 25, Brandahl, taking the face-off. He wins it. And Pete with a red helmet tries to shuffle it in front of the net. He's too many legs in front of the net. Brandahl in the corner just tried to fire it in, and he gets picked off by Redmond. Redmond now circling his own zone. Pete picks his pocket into the corner. He's going to shuffle it in front. He does. It bounces off a skate and clears the zone. And up ahead is Les. He loses the puck to Paul Woods in his own zone for the transmission team. Pete himself hands it off to Les, and Les had a glorious scoring opportunity, and he loses it into the corner. And there's number 7. I don't know who he is. He was Musser at Brandahl, picked it off. Brandahl, a rink-wide blind pass up along the boards. Paul Woods. Now Pete picks it up. Pete with a red helmet going up. He drops it there to Les. Les couldn't get to it as Woods smacked that one away. Now we're back to Brandahl in the center ice area. He just dumps it in. He heads for the bench. And now the number 8, Dennis Polonich, coming onto the ice. There was Clark in the center ice area. Dave Smith trying to, he's hauled down. A vicious tackle by number 6, Jarmus. And Jarmus looks like he'll be going off for a 5-minute major for holding. Dougie Jarmus, he's been playing in the AHL now for several years. Released from the Montreal squad back in '81. Dave Smith, he might have clutched the stick a little bit, made it look like a little more hold than it was, but they dragged him down nonetheless. Cleared into the zone now. There's Nick Libet with the red helmet. Up along the right side is Messier. Messier up along the center ice area, drops it to Gallant. Gallant loses the puck in the deep slot area, picked up by Tom Smith. He loses it there to Messier. Messier now circling his own zone. Gives it up to Gallant. Gallant fighting with Perry himself. And now Dale comes over to help out. He clears it up the boards to Tom Smith, who does a good job holding the puck in, but then he gets bounced up along the boards. And here we go as Dave Smith, a rink-wide pass to Hawk. Hawk wasn't there, and the AAA squad just rifles it in. And Dale goes back to pick up the puck. Dale has been logging a lot of ice time. And they have Dave Smith wide open on the right side. He sees him up ahead to Hawk. Hawk breaks in over the blue line, back to Smith. And it gets out, and Dale has to clear the zone. Tries to give it back to Perry himself, and the goalie Moog helps out. Perry himself up along to Dale. Dale tried to make a center ice pass to Hawk, which gets tangled up in Libet's skates, and he breaks away with it. And that'll be the end of the game here, folks. So, and the goalie almost takes one off the cranium as he wasn't looking by his own player. Well, it was a good bout, 7-2, and there's a lot of action. Actually, a low-scoring game for these clubs. Usually we see the 16-8 type scoring, and 7-2 is an interesting game. The yellow Sox is 0-0. You have to think he was a goalie, but he was playing center. And there's just too much beer available here at the Cultural Center.
We got to play the blues, man.